Time is a phenomenal puzzle. This is an artwork primarily about time, that eternal puzzle in human minds, mine included, and what better way to depict time than by a clock. However, during my journey in creating this piece, I realized that it is also about gravity, because without gravity, this clock would simply fall apart because there's nothing else holding it together. And this ties in nicely with Einstein's theory of relativity, where gravity deflects time, gravitational time dilation, in what is known as space-time. But this is not a normal clock, as you might expect from me. It is in fact two jigsaw puzzles, and it was quite a technical challenge or puzzle to design and make both of them. There is nothing holding the clock face or clock hands jigsaw pieces together other than gravity, i.e. their own weight. There is no glue, screws or nails. All the pieces are gravity-defying wooden joints. The clock face is a large 950mm or 37.5-inch diameter thick circular wooden jigsaw puzzle where all the pieces are solid oak, about 32mm or 1.25 inches thick. The clock hands are very strong but light plywood jigsaw puzzle pieces, 3mm, about 1/8 of an inch thick, spelling out the words hour and minute. They have a steampunk motif engraving of cogs, wheels, springs, shafts and screws, as if they were word-shaped windows revealing the inner workings of the clock inside. I designed and made the puzzle clock face about 3 years ago, December 2021, albeit a small one, about 500mm or 20 inches in diameter, but I couldn't think of a design I was happy with for the clock hands. This proved really difficult because I wanted the clock hands to be puzzles in themselves, so the pieces had to reliably and tightly fit together, each as a rigid unit, be fully rotatable and fit securely on a conventional working clock movement. The latter was an interesting technical challenge, but I really struggled with a suitable aesthetic design for them. What would look appropriate or conforming with the theme of a time puzzle? What would look aesthetically pleasing to me at least? I toyed with several ideas and made prototypes, most of which failed, but recently I came up with the idea of a steampunk motif on the words hour and minute, and I figured out how to make them into actual jigsaw puzzle pieces. It involved the use of an extremely precise laser. You could be forgiven for thinking all lasers were equally precise, but that would be very wrong. Choosing extremely flat, strong, very light and knife edge holding material with very careful preparation and handling. The hands have been dyed, not stained or painted, to give good contrast with each other and the clock face. The final artwork has been 95% made by hand, my hands, using the best tools at every stage, as in the making video shows. I'm very pleased to reference and hope to provoke thought into two fundamental and very puzzling concepts in physics and philosophy, time and gravity.